Yes, sir. It's your boy Hayes. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe, become part of the fam, and let's get to this money. Next week, guys, is going to be an amazing week. The volatility is going to be there. The opportunity to make a lot of money is going to be there. All that is there. Whenever the market is hard, that's when you want to go easy. Pump the brakes. Aim small, miss small. Don't risk much. Don't fuck yourself up and put yourself in a position to where while the market ain't even really showing you good signs of high probability setups, you risking the money that you should be risking whenever the opportunities is coming easy. Whenever the market is easy, go hard. And they be like, damn, this is like taking candy from a baby today. And you repeatedly starting to see certain days and certain intricacies and certain things lining up for that day to be easier than the rest. Those are days you need to vividly remember, write down what give you the characteristics of an easy day. And whenever those days come around, that's when you go hard. And when it's hard, you chill. You like, okay, if I do make money, I ain't gonna make much. If I lose money, I ain't gonna lose much until those bangers come around. So that way, like all month long, my P&L being tight. I mean, I wasn't really profitable last month. It was just tight, like a break even month. But right last week, I made like 8,000 in 1 week. So that 1 week put me, you know what I'm saying, in the super green for the month, up 10 G's for the month. Other than that, if last week didn't go how it went, I'd have been fine with it though. Because everything would have been tight until this following month. Now I would have hit for thousands and then been up. So it really doesn't matter. I don't care about. I just don't want to lose money. I don't care about making money because that's going to happen inevitably. It's going to happen as long as I'm doing the right things I'm supposed to do, meaning keeping my principles and following my rules how I'm supposed to be following them, cutting losses, not over trading, not buying bad setups, buying quality plays that have low risk, high reward setups. You know what I'm saying? Doing things like that. But anyways, go ahead and get to the video because I know y'all don't care about learning for real. Y'all don't care about none of that. Y'all just want to hear it play. Well, some of y'all anyway. So next week, him and hers will be reporting earnings. This I'm expecting this to move at least 15%. I'm talking about 15, maybe even $20 on the share price. Won't be surprised if it did even more. Whenever a stock is expected to move big in either direction, you can still come out on top by doing a straddle, meaning you playing both directions for the same amount of money. You putting 200 on calls, 200 on puts. It needs to move very aggressively though. If it don't move aggressively and it stays stagnant or consolidate, you'll lose money on both sides. So you lost even more by doing that. So just because it sounds good, that don't mean you're necessarily going to win. Hear the words that's coming out of my mouth. That's why me specifically only take this type of move or this type of strategy in consideration whenever I know the stock. I've been watching this stock. I know how it move on earnings. I know a lot of details and information on how this should move. That's why I make that decision. But anyways, watch this for a big move. Next, we got Palantir. Palantir, I believe, is going to make a big move as well. I'm talking 10-15% move. Easily probably going to move, 20 bucks, 15, 20 bucks, if not more. A lot of people is expecting this to sell off because of how well it's done in a short period of time. But with a lot of people expecting that, I would expect it to go up even more. But I'll be playing both sides on this as well. And some plays, if I expect it without a doubt to go up, say if I expect this without a doubt to go up, which I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying if I did, I would put more. I would put 1,000 on calls and only 500 on puts. So that way, you get what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have to explain it. You know math, you know common sense. They just make sense. Next would be Super Microcomputer. So Palantir and him and hers reporting Monday after the close. Super Microcomputer, AMD, Snapchat, Lucid, Upstart. They will be reporting Tuesday after the close. My main things I'll be looking at though is Super Microcomputer, Palantir, him and hers, AMD, Snap. I mean, the ones I just said is solid, but these right here is more so. They probably won't really do no crazy movements. They could though, they should, but I just judge them by what they did on previous earnings. This, without a doubt, was at 80, is down to 9. It should move 20-30%, but usually on earnings, it really don't be BSing around. But I will be watching it though, because this could be the time where it go crazy. Upstart, that's as well. This was at trading at what, $300-400 in 2021, and still ain't really recovered much since. Far as the very low, it went to the 30, so it did recover some, but I'm saying like it got nowhere near back to 400 where it was. So I'm definitely be watching this as well. Big movement could happen here, so both sides again. Lucid got chopped down from $50-60 range all the way to a couple bucks. A couple weeks ago, I seen it ran like 30% in a day. It seemed like it was about to build something up. So I wouldn't be surprised if this shot up 20-30% too. That's a drop in the bucket of how much it should run though. This shit should do 100% in a day. But anyways, we'll see how it plays out. This right here, I'll also be playing both sides. And Coinbase, as far as getting into plays that already reported earnings and we did well off of, Coinbase, I'll be looking at this for recovery. It needs to come down to 306. It doesn't have to close that gap to the low threes though. If Bitcoin start reversing and continue this reverse that we seeing, I wouldn't be surprised if this start trending back up and recovering in the pre-market before the market even open. I would like to see this open up at 320, above 320, maybe even 325. Spy finally took that hit. Like I've been telling you guys, be careful, watch this. I knew it was a matter of time before this happened, and I was on it. I wish I would have made 10 bands off this drop though, because of how much I already knew this was going to happen. Meta, I'll be watching it as well. As you know, on earnings, it went up nearly $100, pulled back some, so I'll be looking at this closely to see how it performed. As well as Carvana. We ate out this too. Y'all know this is my baby. But I do believe it got a lot more pulling back, especially after that run up that it just did on earnings. It's definitely gonna have to drop $100+. So this how we did last week. I made like 2,300, 2,500 nearly on Coinbase. Did nearly 5,000 on Carvana. Lost 400 on Roku. Really ain't supposed to lose on this. I was gonna play both sides, but only play one way. So this wouldn't even really been a loss, but it is what it is. Shout out to the members. 555 on Coinbase. They heard you said in the video last night. Thank you, Positive, for the week based on your teachings. Caught Carvana Metal, much love, my boy. I heard got puts on Carvana yesterday, 1,300, good one. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to join VIP, you already know what to do. Just click join on the home page. You may need to use the YouTube app. It's the third tier that give you all access to every single play we call out. Also, feel free to hit me up on Instagram, the BHShow _ for a one-on-one call or anything like that. And you guys already know what to do. Prepare for tomorrow. Be focused. Make sure you come to the right, you know what I'm saying, mindset. Don't be trying to be greedy. Don't try to rush the process too quick. And remember, it's process over the profits. Profits is going to come as long as you do what you're supposed to do in the process. Love you and God bless.